there, this is TheRubyRevolution. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the 1.99 War Thunder dev server. In this second video today, we're going to be looking at the aircraft which are coming this patch released on the dev server right now. Standard rules apply. This is the dev server. Battery ratings can change, statistics, stats, etc. can all change, so please take that into account with everything. With this, we're going to be looking from the left to the right, same as always. No bias with this, just going to be looking at its nation in turn, starting off with America. Now, America is getting the dev server on this. This is the F3H2 Demon, a subsonic or transonic naval aircraft. Really gorgeous looking aircraft, I must say. This has a afterburner on it, 4 20mm Brown & Colt Mark 12 cannons, 760 rounds. Now these are the same guns as the Skyhawk uses, and they're fantastic 20mm. So this is going to be a really good plane. In terms of the ordnance, it can carry lots of different things: 1,000-pound bombs, 2,000-pound bombs, 3,000-pound bombs, 4 AIM-9 missiles, and also a combination of both of those. Unfortunately, though, it can't carry any bullpups, which is a little bit of a shame. We can take this for a little bit of a test flight, though, which is kind of cool. Really nice looking aircraft, this one. Not sure that America really needed another naval jet this patch, but I'm not going to knock it. This thing has an air-to-air refueling probe. Maybe we should see that at some point. That would be quite nice to see. I don't know how we'll be able to implement that properly. I can see people crashing into tankers if they've got it in. This is a really nice looking aircraft. Level her off. Okay, she's fairly quick on the acceleration, actually. This aircraft is not supersonic, though. I suspect, though, it could probably do it in a shallow dive when it's spaded. I haven't really taken this out for a test flight yet. Let's go after this MiG-15. Oh, it's got radar as well, which is kind of nice. What's the range on the radar? Okay, I think it's like 4.5 kilometers. See if I can get his tail. Turning seems... Okay, that's really good with the combat flaps. That's some serious slats on the front. That is really nice. This thing is going to turn like a beast, I think. It's also got spoilers on. I don't know that much about this plane, so it's nice to see it in War Thunder. Let's get after this MiG. Come here, MiG-15. No, he's escaping me. We'll throw through some high G turns in a second. See if my aim sucks today. I wonder if these guns are going to overheat really quick like their A4 Skyhawks do. There we go. All these guns are really good. Let's throw into a high G turn. Oh my god, that is a dream. This is going to be really good at turning. Yeah, this is going to be a very capable aircraft. I'm looking forward to doing this. With 4 missiles as well, this is going to be a fantastic jet. I just wish they'd decompress the battery ratings. Anyway, moving on to the next nation. Now, Germany is getting 2 aircraft which are on the dev server right now. One of them is the F86K, which we've already know about. 4 20mm, 528 rounds of ammunition, and it can carry AIM-9Bs. Pretty standard, we've already had this in the game for quite a while. They're also getting the G91 R4. Not sure why they needed these aircraft, but it's better added in 4 12.7 M3 Browning machine guns on this one, and it can carry 4 AIM-9Bs, just like the Italian premium one. But it can't carry as many. Which one is it? Oh no, it can't carry the. I can't remember which ones they are now. That's really bad of me. Okay, no, you carry 2 of the Nords. Okay. So not quite as good at ground attack, but it's going to be a little bit better in a realistic battle. Now, moving on to Russia. Now, Russia's getting a new transonic. I think it's a supersonic. Yes, it is definitely a supersonic aircraft. This is the Su-7B. I'm not sure what the NATO designation is for this aircraft. It kind of looks similar to the MiG-21, but not similar to the MiG-21. This is kind of like a ground attacker in real life, like a light ground attacker. It's armed with 2 30mm NR30 cannons. It's the same one as on the MiG-19, but it has 160 rounds, so a little bit more ammunition. This thing doesn't carry, unfortunately, any air-to-air missiles at all, so it's going to be okay for ground attack, but not so good in an aerialistic battle. Can carry those S-24s, which are always pretty nice. We could take this for a bit of a test flight. Oh, let's take 20 minutes of fuel, just so I don't run out while we're doing stuff. I'm not sure if I've test flown this yet. That is a big engine. Let's put some power into it. It's got radar on. That's pretty nice to see. Going to the stat card, this is like nearly a Mach 2 capable aircraft. Makes that, I'm sure the battle rating is kind of interesting because it's a 9.0 battle rating, which I'm sure will change. So this cannot be a 9.0 with this much speed. Okay, let's level off. Where's the aircraft at? Oh, they're over here. Okay. Okay, 15-kilometer range on the radar. How does she turn? Okay. Oh, just landing flaps, alright. No combat flaps on this one. I mean, you're mostly going to be using this as an attacker and aerialistic. But the 30 mils are very nice, though. They're very good, powerful 30 mils, so it's still going to be viable, I think, in aerialistic. But the lack of AA missiles is going to hamper it a little bit. Let's see if we can get on this F-86. Should really push a supersonic. I'm actually going to see if she can get supersonic on the deck, actually. Oh my god, Rubles sucks at aiming today. There we go. Right. Is she going to go supersonic on the deck? Oh yeah, she definitely is. There we go. Pretty cool, nice. Pretty cool jet, actually. Yeah, she's just about getting supersonic on the deck. Obviously, this is a stock aircraft, so I think it's probably gets out to Mach 0.104, probably, something like that, when she's spaded out. Cool aircraft, though. Okay, moving on to Britain now. Now, Britain is getting the Scimitar this patch, which is a really cool plane. This is a Royal Fleet Air Arm aircraft, transonic, 4 30mm aiding cannons on this one. No afterburner with this. Just the bog standard jet. 2 jets, I think. Pretty sure it's 2 jets. Yeah, 2 jet engines in this one. What's really cool about this aircraft is it can carry bullpups, which is really nice. It can carry 4 bullpups, so this is going to be absolutely fantastic ground attack aircraft. It can also carry 4 AIM-9Bs. So this is going to be a very, very capable aircraft. Lots of ammunition as well for those aiding cannons. We'll take 20 minutes of fuel. 9.3 battle rating it was on this one. Obviously, these are all subject to change and everything, and obviously be changed around before it comes to the live server. Rebels can't talk properly. Live server, there we go. Now, I kind of wish this aircraft came about 3 or 4 patches ago. It would have been absolutely fantastic as a complement to the Hunter. But like lots of aircraft, it comes just too late. But they're not going to be as viable as much as before. Although this is going to still be a really good ground attacker and ground realistic. She's rather heavy though. Ooh, okay. In real life, this thing had a really bad maintenance record. And a lot of these aircraft actually crashed, I think, as well. If memory serves me right. I wonder if we can land it on the carrier. I don't think this aircraft can go supersonic. Maybe in a shallow dive it can. We'll see what she tops out on. Then we'll see if we can land her on the carrier. Okay, she's still extending me quite nicely. We'll throw her into a high G turn in a second, see how she gets on with that. Oh my god, she's still going. Okay. Are you gonna stop accelerating, or are you just gonna keep on going? There we go. Okay, she's struggling now. Yeah, that's actually really fast though for a transonic. Literally, yeah, just below the max speed. Okay, let's throw into a high G turn. Oh, yeah, okay, she's sluggish. Okay, there we go. She's turning now. Okay, so she seems to want to be around 900 kilometers an hour. She rolls though really slow. That is a very slow roll. But you're going to be mostly using this in ground attack, and for that, this plane's going to be fantastic. User-made model as well, apparently. Really cool to see. Oh, that's horrible. Okay. Oh my god, that is awful. Can we rectify that? That rudder control is really bad. Oh my god. Does it improve with lower speeds? A little bit, yeah. She doesn't like going quick. Let's see if we can land her on the carrier. I'm probably going way too fast here. Oh. Kill the speed. Oh, yeah, I'm going way too quick. Oh. I've got this. Oh, I don't got it. Never mind. We need bigger carriers, Gaijin. How often do I have to tell you? Anyway, moving on to the next nation. Japan is getting a new aircraft, a low-tier aircraft, and helicopters, which is kind of interesting. They're getting this here, which is the B6 N2, which is just a 2.0 bomber. 30mm defensive armament. It's got no forward-firing guns from what I can see, and it has the same armament pretty much as the B5 N2. 100kg bomb, which is quite nice, but it's a low-tier aircraft. I wonder if it actually has a bomb aiming reticle. I don't really play low-tier that much in terms of Japanese aircraft, so I don't really have much knowledge on this aircraft at all. However, Japan is getting a helicopter tech tree this patch, finally, and they've released it to like no fanfare at all so far on the dev blogs. They're getting 2 Cobras and an Apache. This is the stock one. I haven't actually looked through any of these yet, so not sure what I can carry in terms of ordnance. Oh, I can carry tow missiles. Okay, I guess that's why it's a 9.3 battle rating. Okay, yeah, tow missiles. Or 8 tow missiles, okay. That is why it's a 9.3 battle rating. Let's have a look at the AH-1S. This one's at 9.7. I'm guessing this is probably going to be able to carry... Oh no. Oh, tow 2 missiles. Okay, so these ones have the higher pen. Still can carry 8 of them with a slight increase in bat rating, and then they get an Apache. This is the longbow version of it with the longbow radar on the top. Or it can carry the Stinger missiles. Okay. And 16 Hellfire 2 missiles, or 8 of them. And Hydras. And 4 air-to-air missiles with a 10G overload. The Stinger missiles are okay, actually. They normally work. for the most part. Nice to see that Japan is finally getting a proper helicopter tree. Moving on to China. China is getting a Sabre, another Sabre. This one's a 8.3 battery rating right now. I'm sure this will change before the live server hits. It's an F40 variant of the F86, and it can carry AIM 9Bs with 2 of those. Not going to go into too much detail with it. It's a Sabre. We all know how they perform. Now, the next one on the list is Italy. Everyone's raving about this right now, which is the F104s. Unfortunately, I can't test flight this because Ruby has been slacking when it comes to grinding Italian aircraft, but it's such a gorgeous aircraft. I love the F104. It's going to be absolutely useless, like the English Lecture Lightning is, I think, but it's really nice that it is coming to the game. This is armed with a 20mm Vulcan cannon, 750 rounds with this, which is very neat. In terms of armament on it, it can carry bombs, quite a lot of bomb actually. 1,000 pounders, 200,000 pound bombs, and it can carry 6 AIM 9Bs, which is really interesting. This has a serious air-to-air armament, even though it is only the AIM 9Bs. 10.0 battery rating. Pretty interesting aircraft. It's going to be really amazing in a straight line, but horrendous at turning, and it's going to be really good at intercepting, say, bombers, but that's pretty much about it. It's not going to be good at dogfighting. I don't think it's going to be a particularly good aircraft in the current meta, which is a little bit of a shame, but it's in the game, and that's the most important thing. New additions into the game. This is why now we need, more than ever, the battery rating to increase to 11.0 to give these aircraft a chance to flourish in their own tiers rather than getting clubbed all the time by Phantoms with 20G missiles. And speaking of new types of missiles, the Mirage is coming this patch, which everybody knows about. Really nice looking Delta Wing aircraft with this one. This is armed with 30mm Defa cannons. It's the same ones which one say the Votor and the G91 R3s. 250 rounds with this pretty standard ammunition when it comes to these French 30mm cannons. Interesting armaments on this. It can carry AIM 9Bs according to the stacked card here, but when you have a look at the modifications, it says AIM 9Bs, which I think is wrong with the modifications, because I had a look at the wiki page quickly with this aircraft, and it said it carried AIM 9Bs. It can also carry Mantra missiles. These are Mantra R530 E air-to-air missiles. These have a 15G overload, which is really nice for a stock missile. But then it has these ones. These are the Mantra Magic R550 missiles, and these have a 30G overload. We've gone one step further than before. It's absolutely just bonkers. And I know why Gaijin have done this, and they've released the Mirage. This patch, as the last patch, is to make people get the Mirage and make people spend their Golden Eagles to make the Mirage the best jet in this patch. It can actually have a weird combination when it comes to the armament. It can actually carry 2 of the Magic missiles and 1 of the Mantra air-to-air missiles. The Mantra one is actually a semi-homing radar-guided missile, which I'm not really sure if it's going to be able to work kind of like that, where you'll be able to lock on with a radar or anything like that. Unfortunately, I can't take out any of the air-to-air missiles right now, but there seem to be a longer range missile compared to the in-closer Magic missiles. What we can do, however, is take this out for a test flight, and we'll take 20 minutes of fuel. I haven't test flown this yet, so I have no idea how this is going to perform. Okay, here we go. That's the first time I've test flown this. Accelerating nicely. Up we go. There we go. Let's have a look at the cockpit. Gaijin are always really good at making their cockpits. It's so well detailed. Oh my god. Okay. That was a turn and a half. I expect it to fly very similar to the Draken. Probably won't turn quite as well, I don't think. But it's going to be very similar in terms of performance. Let's chase after this MiG-15. Ooh, okay. The engine's already overheating with the WEP. Okay. I wonder how long before that starts properly overheating. We'll chase after the MiG-15, and then we'll probably get it to like max speed, and then see if we can break the wings in a turn or something. Okay, here we go. Oh my, I hate these guns. There we go. I'm not a fan of the 30mm Defa cannons. Cool. Okay, nearly going supersonic. We'll get a supersonic and then see if we can break the wings. Oh my, yeah, that engine is really overheating already. Okay. Still accelerating on pretty much on the deck. It's really good that they're adding more diversity into top tier. And I guess this thing is sort of balanced because it can only really carry 2 of the 30G missiles and 1 of the 15G. Let's see if we can throw into a high G turn. There we go. Oh, okay, nothing there, nothing there. Hang on. Oh, we're overloaded. Oh my god, just look at the speed bleed off. Yeah, this is like the Draken. Gonna be a cool aircraft. Hopefully the Baguette boys will now be quiet for a patch or two now they've got their beloved Mirage into the game. And also, speaking of stuff like the Draken's also getting a new addition this patch, which is what I said should have been added when it got released last patch, which is AIM 9Js. The Draken is getting AIM 9Js with the 20G overload, which is absolutely fantastic. It's going to make the Draken a really, really capable aircraft now. And it pretty much was before, but with those new missile types, this thing is going to be lethal on close quarter combat. What we need now, though, is more aircraft to be able to get stuff like flares. Because I still think even now, only the Phantoms carry them. I don't think the Mirage is going to have them. Let me have a quick look. Does it have flares? Nope, it doesn't. Wonder if the F104 will get it. Nope, no flares there either. So yeah, still looks like maybe the Phantoms only have the flares, which is a little bit BS if you ask me. What if the MiG-21 has it? Nope. No flares for the MiG-21. Might change though before the patch hits. Who knows? But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed looking at this quick preview with all the aircraft coming in the 1.99 patch. Let me know in the comments below which aircraft you're looking forward to in this patch. Apologies as well if I've missed anything, because I always do that, or if I got my information wrong, because I do that as well sometime. But anyway, please like, comment, share, all that good stuff, guys, and I'll catch you all in the next one sometime soon. Bye!